Okay, a very quick video to review this little railing change and see if that's where you want to go with that. This is the project where it is today before I changed anything with these railings. And I say a few things with regard to this. One, I'm tempted to make this chimney just a couple inches deeper here, so this looks a little thicker where this beam goes into that. So that's something the builder could know, or I could just show that. I think if I just move that out another couple inches, I think it would look better. And then the chimney, still goes up into the ceiling. And then from this side, just briefly with this door here, one of the things you might want to consider, just a 6-foot door that slides in one direction to the right here, to the east, is because of the grade issues you have here. You're going to have to keep the, 3 feet of this is going to have to be level here. And there's room to just have a 12-foot. I mean, this is probably better because it's, balanced on there. But I mean, you could have a 6-foot door and you could just have this rail could run from end to end, for that matter, if you wanted that balanced look. But otherwise, just consider that. Maybe there's a little short, a couple retaining stones in through here to maintain that one-way sliding door. And then this is going to be the railing section here. Review of this railing situation. This is the existing plan here with all these newel posts on the outside of the main columns, the 4 main columns. The issue with pushing all of these, this whole line of them, back in line with this, is we lose about a foot of this whole deck here. Additionally, because those are back here, that line of newel posts is back here, so if we move all of these south newel posts to be in line with this, as what I'm showing with this one here, we lose that foot of deck here, and we're going to have a section here where the cable railing comes across and has to turn here and does the same thing here. There'll be a newel post here then and going across. And I guess the other thing is you could have these in line to here, turn the cable railing turn to here, because I can't move the stairs back because of the skirting, and then leave these ones out here. What I've done for the moment though is decided to make the turn, leave these ones along this in front of the stairs, leave these where they are, and make the cable railing turn a bend here and go into this column here. And so we move those south ones up in line with it, and we leave these ones where they are. That one goes away anyway. That was just showing you the 11.5 that is lost on that. And that is lost, inside this room in terms of space as well, essentially. But once we move things, move the west ones in, and then get things situated, and this is the cable railing here would come across. And I guess there are attachments that you can attach this to these wood columns, and then you just have the intermediate newel posts. But because this is still wider than 4 inches here, you need, these little 6 or 7 inch lengths of cable here, cable railing here. So that is your cable railing and newel post and column setup when we do it this way. And then, so this was where we were at the plans as they are now, and this is the alteration, moving those newel posts back in line with the columns. So we go from that to this, and you can see where it makes its turn here. So this is where we were at the plans where they are now, and here is the change. And it really only saves 2 newel posts. There are 10 from here and wrapping on this one, and then on the revision there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you save 2 newel posts, and this still works, but I'm not positive that for those 2 newel posts that's a better arrangement, just in terms of how it begins to close that space in. I think though, if it were me doing the deciding, I would stay with this one here, mainly because it's only 2 of those that we're going to save, and we're going to lose substantial space for that. Plus the arrangement right here, there's a fairly even spacing of these newel posts down through here at about 4'9". When you go to this though, this is too far to have that stretch. That's about 5 foot something, and it's too far for those cables to stretch. So you have a little closer spacing over here on the deck and more open here. I don't know, I could live with either one. Either of those looks good to me. So let me know what you want me to reflect when I make final kind of revisions. There is an error with one of the lines on the set I've got printed now. So thanks very much, and I will be in touch, I'm sure.